Hi everyone, welcome to another video. Hope you're liking the series. So in the last one we had seen how we can create S3 related Terraform setup in our quest to create the entire workflow of having multiple agents orchestrated by step functions. And in this particular video series we are looking at insurance claims process, how we can have that automated, so that kind of a document review process we want to automate, right? So let's start with this video. Basically this video will be about creating the setup for Lambda and step functions. We already have part of the setup in place. We will look at the actual resources we want to set up for Lambda. So let me quickly share my screen. So this is the prompt we can use for Lambda. Here we are telling it to create the specific resources and also create an outputs.tf for the output we want from the Lambda. It would typically be the Lambda ARN and the Lambda name, okay, and we are telling it to do it for the two Lambdas, right? So let me take this prompt and let me return it once we have things in place. Yes. So guys, we have the resource in place. So if you go to the lambda.tf, it has created a resource with these attributes, okay, which is what we had put in the prompt. So instead of creating two resources under lambda.tf, what it is doing is it is creating two modules under main.tf. That's also fine. One for coverage, one for ingestion Lambda, and then using the same Lambda module to then create the resource for that particular agent or Lambda, okay. Since more or less the attributes which we need for all the Lambdas are pretty much same, so I think this particular approach is also fine. Otherwise we would have had one module Lambda here, and we would have given multiple different variables for each of the different Lambdas, but I think this looks more robust from the design point of view. So I think it's a good design, I would say, and basically reusing the setup which we have inside of lambda.tf, and obviously you have the outputs outputs.tf which contains the output name and ARN for the two Lambdas and any Lambda you want to create with this setup, okay, and then the generic variables.tf. So we'll see if we have to basically change this approach in the future, but right now it looks fine to me. So we have that, and let's also do the step functions related setup, where we will have these step functions .tf created under module step functions, okay. Let me make it underscore to avoid confusion, okay. Yes. And meanwhile let me remove this step functions because this creates unnecessary confusion, okay. So we have these step functions folder being created. Let's see what we have inside of that. Yes, so it has the basic minimum properties, I suppose. Okay, one thing which is so basically it is putting the ASL here only. This is something which we can change. It is put because obviously we have put the prompts little bit brief, so it doesn't know where to put the ASL, okay. So what I wanted it to do is just create the resource, and then we can basically point the ASL to its location. But since we don't have that in the prompt, it has created a basic setup of ASL here, okay, which is fine. I mean, it will work, but obviously we will change it. And these are the variables. Let's quickly look at the main.tf as well inside of the infra. So we have the module step functions. What's the problem here? Add missing properties. Okay, are we